Good afternoon. Previous session we learnt about public facilities. Today's class we are going to learn about human development report and as well as we are going to compare with India's the neighboring countries as per 2015 data and we are going to focus on we are going to focus on sustainability of development. Sustainability of development. See, what is this human development report? See, once it is realized that even though the level of income is important, yet it is an inadequate measure of level of development. Inadequate measure of the level of development, because so the income that is not only the factor to decide the development of the country and as well as the different states. See, we began to think of the different other criterion also. Already we learned the different things so which are associated with to considered as the status of especially the economic status of the country and as well as individual. See, there could be a long list of such criterion. There are a lot. Whatever, even in previous session we learned with the example of Kerala, Haryana and Bihar. And we first studied the per capita income of these three respective states, and afterwards we are compared the other the criterions, especially the IMR, that means the infant mortality rate, and as well as we are studied the literacy rate of all these states, and even we are referred so the attendance ratio also, the age group between 14 and 14 15 years, those who are attending the school and then those who are left the school. So like this we studied a lot of data of the different states. So like that there could be a long list if you are going to make like that the different criterions, but then it would not be so useful. Same, don't mind sir, you are telling that also, then you are still this also. Once you are saying per capita income is one of the major factor which is going to be decided the economic status of the country, then you are telling about the other criterion also. Of course, dear students, and even previous session I clearly told that whatever the state or the government is going to be provide the different facilities to the people of the respective states. See, these are all the different, and even though so all these things so not be so useful. See, what we need is a small number of the most important things. What we need? A small number of the most important things. Especially, what are the small number of or the small or the important things in the present days? So the first thing that is about education. The first thing that is about education. And I would like to tell the first thing more than education. So please don't mind. So health is so much important. Health is so much important because Before health, everything is zero. If there is no good health, if you don't have good health, if you are not healthy, if you are not fit, so whatever you are having, the different things, that all become the waste only. That means waste in the sense, so it's the most important one. So that's what health. And then we will come to the education. Then we will come to the education. See, the health is one of the most important thing. Even the present days, the present situation where we are suffering from this pandemic COVID 19. In this time, so the health is very much important. We cannot imagine the significance of the health. And then next, the education indicators. See, such as the ones we used in comparison of Kerala and then Haryana. Okay, when we are comparing this in health and education indicators in Kerala and Haryana or among them, so over the past decade also, health and education indicators are there now. So these health and education indicators, such as the ones we used, whatever the comparison between these two states among Haryana and Kerala. See, here the health and education indicators have come to be widely used along with income as a measure of development. So it is very much important. See, here education indicators and health indicators have come to be widely used along with the income as a measure of development. So it's along with income, not only the income or not only the these are different indicators. So it is about so the health indicators and the education indicators along with the income. So that's become more important to measure the development. See, for instance, Human Development Report published by UNDP. UNDP compares countries based on the education levels of the people. Based on the education levels of the people. See, the Human Development Report published by UNDP compares actually the countries, the development of the countries on the educational levels of the people and their health status and even per capita income. Is it clear now? So the Human Development Report are getting now. So compares countries based on the educational level of the people and also the health status of that respective country and also per capita income of that respective country. So based on this, so the Human Development Report published by UND. Are you getting now? I hope it's understood. See, it would be interestingly to look at certain relevant data regarding India and the neighbors. So that we are looking. See, that is about the Human Development Report of 2016. The Human Development Report of 2016. See, according to the Human Development Report of 2016 by UNDP, so let us see that how. So we are comparing with so India and its with neighbors countries. India and its with neighbor countries. So we'll see that some data. So let us see the different countries. And the next, the gross national income, which called as a GNI, gross national income. Okay, so gross national income. Okay, and the next we will see that life expectancy at birth. So this is all about actually 2016 report. Actually, it is India and it's with neighbors. Life expectancy. And after that, so mean years of schooling of people aged 25 and above. Mean years of schooling of people so aged 25 and above. And the next, so HDI, that means Human Development Index in the world. HDI rank in the world. Human Development Index in the world. See, please look your textbook, economic first chapter, page number 13, table number 1.6. Table number 1.6. So this data is there very clearly. If you are not getting here, so please go through that economics page number 13. So table number 1.6. See, there are countries. Sri Lanka, India, Myanmar, Pakistan, Nepal, and Bangladesh. So we are close. These are all the neighboring countries. So here India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bangla. Okay. So Nepal, Bangla, and Myanmar. See, now let us see that. So you know that. So here Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bangla, and Myanmar. So these are all neighboring countries of our India. So let us see gross national income of these respective countries. So even in short form, it will be called as a GNI, gross national income. See, Sri Lanka, it is about 10.789. This is actually this is actually, see dear students, I would like to clear. So you may thinking what is this mean? PPP dollar, which is given in the bracket, which is given in the bracket. So PPP means purchasing power parity. It is called as a purchasing power parity. So actually is a popular metric used by macroeconomic analyst, whoever it may be. So the macroeconomic analyst, so that compares different countries' currencies through a basket of goods and approach purchasing power parity. Are you getting now? Purchasing power parity. So once again, I would like to clear about this PPPP. I mean this 3P dollar. That means purchasing power parity dollar. That means actually, so this purchasing power parity is used by popular metric. It is one of the popular metric. So it was used by macroeconomic analysts. So this PPP compares different countries' currencies through a basket of goods. Through a basket of goods. I hope, dear students, you may understood. So what is PPP? PPP means purchase power parity is actually used by the macroeconomic analyst to compare the different countries' currencies on the basis of development, a basket of. Is it clear? Okay, now let us see our countries. So it is about 5,663. 5,663. So it is already mentioned. It is in PPP dollar. Okay. And let us come to Sri Lanka. So it is about 10,000. It is about 10,789 PPP dollar. 10,789 PPP dollar. Okay, and so we will see the another one of our neighboring country, that is about Nepal. So Nepal 2,377 PPP. 2,277. Okay, then sorry, this is actually Nepal not 200. 377, that means 2377. Then what about Bangla? So Bangla, so 3341. 3341. And the remaining Myanmar. So Myanmar PPP is 4943. 4,943 PPP dollar. So once again, please, this is what already I cleared. PPP means public power parity. Okay. I'm sorry, purchasing, I'm really sorry, purchasing power parity. So here, so the GNI, that means gross national income of the different countries is like that. So India's GNI is 5,663 and Sri Lanka's 10,789 PPP and Nepal 2,377 and Bangla PPP is 3,341 and Myanmar PPP is 4,943. Okay, now we will come to the next column, that is about life expectancy and birth. Life expectancy and birth. Okay, so India's life expectancy 68.3. 68.3 years. Then Sri Lanka 75, and after the Nepal 70. Okay, so Nepal 70 and Bangladesh 72 and Myanmar 66.1. Anybody can you guess here? I left one more our neighboring country. I am written here only 4. Then one more is there. Anybody can you? Yes. So I am not mentioned here about Pakistan PPE. The Pakistan PPE is 5,031. 5,031 and the life expectancy of Pakistani people. So that is about 66.4. 66.4. Now let us come to the next column. That means mean years of schooling of people aged 25 and above. Aged 25 and above. So India 6.3. Okay. And then Sri Lanka 10.7. Sri Lanka 10.7, and afterwards Nepal. So Nepal 4.1, and after Bangla 5.2, Bangla 5.2, and Myanmar 4.7, and Pakistan 5.1. And let us see the HDI rank in the world. HDI rank in the world. So I told that, so HDI means, HDI stands for Human Development Index. Human Development Index. Is it clear? See, here the HDI in our country, so Human Development Index. So India's, that is 131, and then 131, and then Sri Lanka 73, and Nepal 145. I mean, this is the rank. Okay, so Nepal 145, and the next Bangla 139, and Myanmar 145, and Pakistan so 147. So what is this 131, 73, 140? So this is actually Human Development Index in the world rank. So if you are go through this, so we came to know that so India's rank 131. 131. Now we can compare with our neighboring countries. So with all these other different criterions, so how our India stands. So especially about the development. So once again, I would like to clear some of the concepts. So especially the, I told that PPP means that is about power purchase parity. Okay, power of purchasing parity, that usually it's one of actually the metric for popular one used in the, by macroeconomic analysts. Okay, and we all of you knows that this HDI stands for Human Development Index, and life expectancy at birth means, so that is about, so the denotes the birth, the life expectancy at birth denotes so expected, say actually the average expected length of life, that means the lifespan of a person at the time of birth. Okay, then already this per capita income is calculated in dollars for all countries, so that it can be compared. Okay, then it is also done in a way so that very dollar would buy the same amount of goods and services. That's what I told, the basket of goods. So in any country. Is it clear? So by studying this table, so we can come to know especially about so how our India stands and the status of the India, and the economic, in the economic sphere, if you are go to observe the development of our country. So, where our India and what stage we are in a different aspects. So, dear students, regarding this, so next class, I'm going to continue. Thank you. Have a nice day.